Yo, what's up YouTube? Today I'm gonna show you how I create this illustration on the screen, and I'm gonna break it down into 4 videos. The first one will be will tell you about how I approach sketching process before creating a character. Then I show you the sketches, how I sketch. On the second video we're gonna do pencil cleanup stage and inking stage. Then it's gonna be cleanup in Photoshop, and the final video is texturing. So let's just dive into it. Let's go. Okay, so here we are before the sketching. I usually look at some references. In this case, I wanted to draw a rider on a bike, and obviously I look for some pictures of riders. I like those extreme skateboarding illustration, so I have some of those in the reference. And basically when I scroll through the images, I get some ideas, I kind of see the character in my mind, and the more I look, the more ideas I get. Mostly it's I look at those to understand how people actually sit on a bike, or what are they wearing, what gear do they have on them on the bike, what types of bikes are there. Next, instead of a head, usually I take some kind of like a mask or some kind of demon or monster. This is what I draw. And for this I have this small pack with Japanese masks, weapons, and not all Japanese, some of them maybe from India. I don't know, just all kind of masks. It's just I probably said this too many times. So after having some ideas, I start sketching, and first sketches, they look just terrible. Anybody can do those. For me it's like a warm-up. I don't try to do anything special. It's just to get my thinking going. So now you see I have this kind of something that I like. It's almost, you can see the final illustration in the sketch. And then I do this second sketch. It takes longer than about 30 minutes. This one is sped up 500%, so it's pretty fast here. And in this stage I make my sketch even more detailed. I investigate the lighting, the pose, the details on the character, some elements of the face, you see some armor. So I guess from here on you can just enjoy the process, listen to the music, and later in the video, in the process, I will tell you about the pens that I use and why I make those choices. So here I'm using the fountain pen, and it has ink, water-soluble ink, and I use this on purpose. I will explain you why. So we have this first pass of ink is finished, and I'm going on top of it with a brush pen to mark some dark areas like shadows. Then I use the waterproof ink on top of my fountain pen sketch. And the reason I use water-soluble ink is that I can go over it with a water brush, like here. And what water brush does is it makes the ink dissolve and creates a natural shadow. So I can basically get gradients with ink, and you know just play with it and see how it looks. Then I just switch tools and see how it all works in the sketch. And then in the next video I will show you how I make this sketch into more refined drawing, which then goes into Photoshop. So let's finish watching this video and I'll see you in the next one.